My friends, this is Pedro Miguel Costa. Today I'm here with a tutorial with Davinci Resolve and how to achieve perfect colors in a second using your color chart. In my case, I use Spider Checker 24 chart. It's a huge one. It's not that little passport. I use and I like this most because it's a little bit more bigger and will feel more image as I feel more comfortable to use this one, but you also can use smaller ones. The principle is the main subject is to achieve perfect colors. Let's start with this red epic dragon footage. I have one made in direct sunlight, one made in the shade, and one after the sunset is a darker image. So let's start with this direct sunlight. In order to achieve perfect colors, the color chart need to be exposed by the same way as the image will be. In this case, we'll go here to the camera raw and decode using not camera metadata, because camera metadata, it will show you the image that you were seeing by the time at a red screen. We'll use clip. In the gamma curve, you will use red log film, and here it is, the representation of the raw footage that you were seeing at the time. After this is chosen, I will put the color temperature, the same value that I had in my camera, this 5400 value. Okay, after you select the camera settings using the gamma curve red log film, you go to the color chart and you select your Spider Checker 24 is the color chart that I have here. And after I select the red log film, is the same gamma curve that I have on my raw settings, and put the same color temperature. And after, you need to match the color chart with this little mask. Be sure to have all your little squares inside the color squares. After that process, you click match and the color is done. Now you have your color science correctly applied to your image. Very good whites, very good color, perfect colors. It's not human eye, is a scientific way to achieve perfect colors. Let's try another clip. In this case is a clip made in the shadow. I will repeat the process to choose the camera raw settings clip and gamma curve red log film, white balance value 5400. It was the setting that I had on the camera. You go to the color chart, you choose data color Spider Checker, source gamma red log film, the white balance. Normally, as the white balance is just metadata, you can easily change it when you are editing. Why do I choose 5400? Even this value is metadata. Every camera has a native white balance. What is native white balance? Is where the camera achieves its highest dynamic range, color rendering, color perception. In the red camera, the native white balance is 5400 value. Choose your color chart. Same process. Very important that the squares are perfectly aligned, or else the computer, the software will not be able to correct the color. We have the reference colors, and after I click match, it will display a value that is the offset value that is added to each color to achieve the perfect color. In this case, it applies in same color, and some colors in this orange it only apply offset of 2%, on this green 7%. See the black, it was a little bit too high on the color chart. The color we're seeing, the black, was too bright, so it offset it by 12%, and now we have perfect colors. And why do we need to do this operation? Because after you will be doing a color grading, and with this process, with all your clips will be the same basis, the same scientific basis of color. That is important. And the last clip, same process. It's a very fast process. I will do it on the fly. Okay. It's very important that you tell the software what is your color chart. Gamma curve, color temperature of the sensor that I was using by the time, and this is a very easy process to do, and click match, and here it is. Now we have perfect colors and ready to do whatever you want, but now you are sure that your base work is all the same for all the shots. It's a more scientific way to achieve better colors, not, oh, I think is more yellow, I think is more blue, and the other one, oh, I think is more greenish. Like this is no more nothing, is scientific basis. It's just using a color chart. After your matched color and white balance, after you can play a little bit around with your shadows, highlights on the different clips. This camera will give me so much, is like 16.5 stops of dynamic range. It's a huge the amount of data that is on this sensor is like bizarre. It's amazing. It's a 16-bit color depth, is just amazing. For this tutorial, just one more thing. All this color correction, now we have achieved great color. We already have a very interesting image, and we have no LUT. So we can achieve good color without applying any LUTs, simply by putting the colors and the light where it belongs. I think this is a tool that you need to have on your bag. Each time you go to do some work like this, you are able to achieve perfect colors. Now I think with this information, no one will have the courage to say, oh, the image is not perfect, the colors are not perfect. No, the colors are perfect because it was made by a software with a scientific color chart, certified. Remember to have all your color chart always clean and close, not to get dirty, or else you will not be able to use it in the perfect way. If you like this video, please subscribe, give a like, leave your comments below. I will be glad to answer for all your questions. I will be around with more tutorials, how to use your Davinci Resolve to do your color grading, color correction, and also exporting your files. Thank you very much. Bye bye.